What a girl, what a world, what a light. Oh, I married Joan. What a mind, love is blind, what a wife.
Joan Davis with Jim Bakker in
I married Joan.
5 minutes of 6. Brad will be home any minute for dinner. I won't have it ready. Won't have a fit. Oh, bite of my fingers. A couple of carrots. I'm in the kitchen, dear. Oh,
Lover.
Well, honey, what happened at court today? I'm in the mood for some good news.
Boy, am I hungry.
Tell me some more good news.
You see, I didn't have a chance to go out for lunch today, so let's get started with the dinner, huh?
Honey, I just had a wonderful idea. Let's take a walk before dinner. A nice, long walk.
No. Come on, let's take a walk after dinner. Boy, am I famished. I'm so hungry I could eat raw meat.
You could, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Sit down, dear.
No. Listen, I'll set the table, and you get started with dinner, huh?
No, honey, you've been working so hard all day. You sit down, lover. Take it easy. I'll set the table.
Okay, lover. Joan, it'll take you an hour to set the table that way. Look, let me help, dear, because I'm
No, darling, I'll get it.
Look, dear, let's skip the salad and all that stuff and just give me a nice big hunk of meat first.
A nice big hunk of meat, huh?
Yeah, hungry.
Looks kind of rare, dear.
The rarer the better for me.
Is rare enough?
Joan, I said rare, not alive.
Honey, I may as well tell you what happened, dear. You see, I was going...
I just can't understand this. How can meat be so rare after it's been in the oven a couple of hours? It's just... Oh.
What's so funny?
Oh, after 9 years of housekeeping.
What is it,
You left the roast in the oven all afternoon and forgot to turn the oven on.
Is that what I did?
Yes.
Imagine I put the roast in the oven all afternoon, and I forgot to turn it on until just Oh, if it were only true.
Joan, what do you mean?
Well, honey, you see, I was at my Women's Welfare League today, and I didn't get home in time to fix your dinner.
Oh, that club of yours again.
That club does a lot of work for good causes.
I know they're good causes, dear, but fixing my meals and darning my socks are good causes, too. Nothing gets done around this house because of that club of yours, and this just can't go on. You've got to promise me this is not going to happen again. I won't take no for an answer. Do you hear me? I just can't stand it. I can't be expected to. It just isn't fair. No man would stand it.
I know, but girls, please. This is the worst crisis our club has ever faced.
Well, let's not just sit here talking about it. Let's do something.
Yes, but what can we do? According to this eviction notice, we've got to be out of here in 2 weeks. It's all signed and legal.
Yes, and look who signed the eviction notice. That's what gets me. Judge Bradley J. Stevens.
I'll never speak to Joan again, letting her husband do a thing like that.
Hi, Jane. Hi, Mabel. Hi, Nancy. Well, I'm sorry I'm late, Prez. Gee, I had to practically sneak out of the house to get here. Confidentially, Brad doesn't like this group very much. And, something showing? What's wrong?
Joan, our club is faced with a grave problem. We have just received an eviction notice. We have to vacate these premises in 2 weeks.
Well, we're certainly not going to take this lying down. We've been using this club for a long time now, and I, for one, don't intend to get out just because some dope signs an eviction notice. Joan, we've got to make a fight for this.
Joan,
We've got to be firm. We've got to stick together. We've got 2 weeks to get out, ain't we?
Your own husband did this. He threw us out in the cold.
Yes, and we
Now
don't
we haven't
understand
any
it.
place to
We
be.
can't
Where are we
understand
going
it.
to go?
Where are we going to be?
Girls,
And
I know why he did this. I'll go see Brad right away and straighten it right out.
Oh, do you really think you can, Joan?
Oh, just leave it to me. I'll make him cancel. This is just as good as done.
3 cheers for Joan.
Hip, hip, hooray!
No. Absolutely not.
Bradley J. Stevens, you ought to be ashamed of yourself, making the whole club suffer just because you're angry with me.
Joan, that is not the truth. Your club happens to be located in a restricted residential zone. The neighbors signed a petition claiming there was too much noise. There were too many cars parked there at all times. I'll show it to you. According to Section 12 of the Building Code and Article 4 of the zoning regulations, I had no recourse but to sign that eviction notice. Now, do you know why I did it?
Yes.
Good.
You did it because I gave you raw meat yesterday.
Joan, I signed that notice almost a week ago. I had no idea it was your clubhouse. With me, it was simply a matter of the law. The decision was made by the zoning commission. I merely signed the notice. Can't you understand that?
Well, I understand most of it, Brad. I understand about the noise and the petition and the neighbors and the parked cars all the time and the building code and the zoning regulations. But there's one thing I don't understand.
What's that?
Why are you making such a fuss over a little piece of raw meat? Well, I think I'll go to bed, dear.
All right, I'll be along just as soon as I finish this page.
All right, honey.
Eviction notice, to whom it may concern, according to Section 4 of the Women's Code and Article 12 of Wives Regulations, Judge Bradley J. Stevens is hereby evicted from his bedroom, signed Joan Stevens. Joan! Joan, what is this?
Well, it's perfectly simple, Brad. An eviction is an eviction, and you've been evicted.
Joan, stop this nonsense.
I'm sure you're familiar with the grounds. Too much noise and parking.
Noise and parking?
You make too much noise when you snore, and twice last week you parked your cold feet on me.
Cold feet? But we have separate beds.
You have very long legs.
Come on, open that door.
I'll be glad to cancel your eviction if you cancel ours.
Joan, that is blackmail, and I simply won't stand for it. I'm going to sleep out on the couch.
You are?
Yes, I am. Good night, Joan.
Good night, Brad.
What's the matter?
There's a mouse in here! There's a mouse, Brad!
Oh, come now.
Oh, what'll I do?
Have him evicted!
I'm not kidding, Brad. There's a mouse in here. There's an extra key in the desk. Get it, come in here and save me.
Not me. I can't set foot in the bedroom.
He's coming after me. Stand back or I'll shoot. Get. On guard. Come on, get out. Oh, poison gas. Get out of here. Get out. Brad!
Joan, what's all this fuss about a little mouse? Where is it?
There.
Oh. It's my sock.
Well, what's it doing going around looking like a mouse?
Well, if you darn the holes in it, it wouldn't look like it was staring at you.
Don't look now, but its mate is twitching its nose at me.
By golly, there is a real mouse! Oh!